A concept car helps us push the boundaries of what might be possible. Without that sort of shooting for the moon, I don't think we'd ever see the progression we see.
We're following the design process and engineering process of the manifesto car for Polestar, and we're following it all the way through all the ups and downs and blood, sweat and tears and what we experience until the finished product. The aim is always to do something that is far enough out there to be inspiring, but at the same time realistic enough so you don't disappoint when the real thing then hits the road. We set out to do a real car from the start. You're so close to reality that people can see themselves in this car, in this object, interacting with it. And that's our skill, to take that step, to inspire people to what the future may hold for them, but not lose them by being a designer's dream that is not realistic.
So what we're trying to do here, we introduced in the Precept, and we're just trying to bring that into production, which is
a bit challenging. And the customer should feel, oh, I want it. And they should feel that this is something completely new that they have never seen before. And that's what we aim for.
When we get our first sort of surfaces or sketches from the design team, we take them and look at how we might be able to make them. Do they do what we want them to do? So it's not got to look good, only look good. It's actually got to function and do what we want it to do. So that could be such as comfort or something like that. Or it might have to work from a safety point of view. So we have to take their sketch and see, can we actually make it do all those things? The team have gone further than most concept cars would in trying to deliver something that we can realise.
For me, this is the dream scenario. When you don't have anything, you know, it's just super flash and it's almost like an iPhone, you know, you just have this really nice line. This door has to be able to open, and then you add a door handle that works, and that needs to work. Then all of a sudden you see the radius and the gaps, they start to get bigger and bigger. And this is something that we, from the beginning, we fight to make sure it ends up like that.
This car is setting up the future of Polestar as a brand and as a design language for the brand from here onwards. And it also looked at new parameters in the way how we design cars and industrial products in general.
My biggest inspiration, it comes from airplanes. You know, you look at them and when you walk around, they almost look like they're flying already.
We're following the design process and the engineering process of the manifesto car for Polestar, and we're following it all the way through all the ups and downs and blood, sweat and tears and what we experience until the finished product.
But when we first started this project, as you know, we did the Precept, and that was sort of our goal, to get as close as the Precept. Hey Matt, do you know how much we're putting on the clay?
Like 20 millimeters to the knife.
Yeah.
When they're designing something, this is a very quick way of doing changes, not like doing it in wood, clay in the automotive businesses.
It's a quick process to see a different model, basically. You know, a different outlook on the model.
When we sketch something, then we put it into a 3D environment in the computer, and then it gets smelled. Then
you really see what this looks like.
The best part is when it comes off the mill and it's finished, and we can do what we're supposed to be doing, modeling the car.
So, any thoughts on what you want to do? What you'd like to change?
I want to go around a little bit first, if you don't mind, and then I can
Evaluate what you need to do.
I mean, this car has already a lot of sculpture. You know, you look at it on the body side, how this sort of body side blends into the rear end. But I still want to get more out of it. So you know, you really have the stance of this luxury but sporty car. Again, you do changes. Man, usually sometimes it's a month, sometimes it's 2 months, because we also have to get technical input. And then after that, we mail it again, and things might not work. We change on the computer, and then again, we do this sort of thing again.
I'm still a child. We were playing with clay. Yeah. Like a little kid in a sandbox with Tonka trucks.
Speak for yourself, chap.